All right, so you take it and then it closes. Wait a minute. It opens. What if I put a different disc in there and it opens again? Okay, we got something. Maybe I don't need the hammer. Oh, yeah. So I put a different disc in there, the one that was labeled notes, which really didn't even have anything valuable up there. It just had some bullshit ass notes. So when you take the disc out, the floppy disk, it closes the security door. And so it's not that you have to put the same one back in. You just have to put any floppy disk back in. So it's almost like the broken shotgun puzzle in Resident Evil, where you to get the real shot or to get the functional shotgun, you replace it with the broken one. Okay. Well, you know what? I what kind of pisses me off about that though is that the fact that that glass was kind of broken, it really strongly hinted that you had to break it. Like it really looked like they were trying to tell you, you need to break the glass to get out. Like I just spent what probably 40 minutes looking for a hammer. Was there ever a hammer? That's the scary part. Was there even a hammer? Like I might be really tripping. But we figured something out. Let's see what this does. There's gotta be something. It's too wet to use. I gotta fuck. Okay. Man, I really wish these doors worked differently, bruh. I don't know if they wanted it to be like this just to make it more tense. Cause these doors don't even really act like doors, bruh. They're like the fucking saloon doors in those western movies where they just kind of flop open and close. Okay, so we got that. I have this knife. Bro was right there. I was ready too. I was on my Oh shit. I was on my favorite little movies website, you know, where I go to watch my movies for free. Look, oh, he on the prowl right now. I want to kind of fuck with him a little bit, but he'll probably turn the gas on and make life harder for me. We don't need that. But I saw that they put him up there. Like it's a new release on the website. You know, the Him movie with Marlon Wayans and light skinned kid. I don't know his name. That's why I call him light skinned. But he was in that light skinned guy was in um the new I Know What You Did Last Summer movie that came out back in July. The movie was very mid, to be honest, but I think he was one of the better characters in the movie. He was like comedic relief. But he had one of the best scenes in the movie because when the killer came to kill him, he actually fought back. So it was pretty entertaining. Because usually when people get got in those slasher movies, it's they're either running away or it's over and done quick. And he actually had a chance to fight back. It was pretty funny. Okay. Damn, I'm hearing too much shit, bro. I just want to put this damn disc in here. Okay. I was looking at the IMDb page for that I Know What You Did Last Summer movie too. Fatal error, disc damage. Manual disc defragmentation required. Continue. So this is like a puzzle. Bro, I don't know what the fuck this is. Okay. I just want to make sure I can get it back quick. Just make sure if he come in here, I'm practicing running away. Okay, boom. Damn, it's too slow, bro. You gotta speed up. We gotta get that timing up. There we go. I can work with that. Okay. I mean, I was looking at the IMDb page for I Know What You Did Last Summer, the new one, and you know Jennifer Love Hewitt. She was the starring lady in the original movie when she was much younger, and you know they wanted her to come back for the movie, but one of her concerns was that you know she's much older now, and she was kind of worried about you know her appearance being that she's old, that she's old now, and that people would be like judgmental about it. You know, it was. I ain't gonna lie, she definitely hit the wall. But of course, you know, at her age, so you know, you can't really hold it against her. But she's like what, late 40s, 50 now. I probably would though. I ain't gonna lie. For an old bitch. For an old bitch, Jennifer Love Hewitt ain't the worst you can do. It's kind of cool they turned this part into a puzzle. Yeah, I think he's going around pushing that cart again. I don't know, I feel like the new yeah, the new I Know What You Did Last Summer, it had potential, but there were just certain things I think were off about the plot that kind of messed it up. Like it had the right ingredients, but I think there were some poor casting choices, and the story was kind of stupid. The story was kind of stupid. They could have did better. I'm just saying. Dude, I don't even know what the fuck they want me to do with this shit. This just looked like a hot mess. What the I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. The hell is this? What is this? What am I looking at? Bro, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. What the fuck is this? You know, normally when you got puzzles like this, you can see like a picture that you gotta put together. You know, like the you know that puzzle in like Resident Evil 4 when you're using Ashley. But with this shit, bro, I don't know. There's some loud ass footsteps. I want to try Fatal Frame. I played a little bit of that, but the first one, the controls are terrible. Oh my god! And you know me, I'm a hard game purist, so I like to start with the first and work my way up. Most of the time, the first, I mean, I forgot exactly what makes it so bad, but basically, in Fatal Frame, you switch between like third person view and like the camera mode. And when you're in the camera mode, it's this weird thing. I think it's like, you know, the button that you or the button you use to move your character, it switches to the button that you use to move the camera view. And it's so awkward. It's like when I first played, I was like, "Yo, what retarded ass motherfucker greenlit this?" I'm telling you, if you never play Fatal Frame and you don't care, just play it to feel the controls. It's so bad. And I know I'm not tripping because they never did it again. They took that shit out for all the games after that. And it's a known complaint for people who go back to play that game. Again, I forgot exactly what it is, but I think it's like, again, like when you go from third person view to the camera mode, the same button you use to move is used to move the camera like this, and it's just super awkward. Like, it just does not feel intuitive at all. That by itself makes me not want to play that game, bro. As cool as it looks, luckily it's not in any of the games after that. Somebody with some sense said, "Bruh, take this shit out." Somebody with some goddamn sense was like, "Bruh, which one of y'all was smoking crack when y'all designed this control scheme, bruh?" I mean, it just sometimes I see stuff in video games where I don't know how it got past the testing phase. I don't get it. I don't get how somebody plays like certain things and we're just like, "Yep, this will do." Bro, what the hell am I doing? Bro, this shit. Maybe there's like a picture somewhere that kind of shows what it should look like. Bro, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Like I don't know. Like it's like there's no rhyme or reason to these colors. I'm trying to make sense of it the best I can, but it just doesn't make sense. Oh, that energy drink got me kind of zooted, man. I don't think I can handle anymore. It's time to switch to water. Oh, that's better. Lord. You know, I was always too sensitive for drug use. I couldn't even handle smoking weed. Even energy drinks made me feel loopy, especially the heavy duty ones. Lord, man. What makes it worse? This guy walking around like he owned a joint. I assume you mean Chad, but I have a 2006 Mazda Altenza. My car was in the night drive video, so go watch the night drive video, and that's my car. That's It's a nice little car, you know. It's reliable. I put it like that. It's not gonna get me any bitches, but I ain't getting no hoes with that bullshit. Huh. I don't know. I think I'm starting to see it. I think it's starting to come to me a little bit. But it's gonna be a bitch getting this getting these in the right spot. But I think I see it. I think I see it. Or something close to it. That's so funny, bro. Uh, oh hell no! It's gonna be a nightmare trying to get this shit up here. Damn, it's like Debo pulling up on a bike, blue is top, black is on bottom. How do you know Anganter? You didn't just look it up, did you? But I just started to get that. That's what I'm trying to go for now. How'd you know that, Enganter? I had to ban somebody last time because they posted one of the codes in the chat, which is blasphemy. I'll assume that you just started to see what I see though. I just started to get it. It just started to come to me that that might be it. Did I just do the same damn thing? Lord. Got it. Yeah. I was just starting to get it. We still on this game? I thought you would be finished by now. Nope. I'm surprised too, but the game ended up being a lot ended up being a lot, I wouldn't even say longer. I would say more demanding than I thought. U.S. Department of Defense unauthorized access or use to be prosecuted. Access security. Access not access HVAC. Drain. Field. Shutdown. Shutting down HVAC system. I think this gonna stop the I think that's gonna stop the fan so I can get through the fan. Cannot recover. Okay, I gotta save after that shit. That's a must save situation because I don't want to do that again. But damn, I need to go somewhere better to save. Mega Man. What about Mega Man? I've been thinking about playing Mega Man for the longest time. Actually, I beat Mega Man X a while ago. Actually, and I started Mega Man X2, but just never finished it. But I gotta be in the right state of mind to play Mega Man. 'Cause I know those games are very challenging, and I'm not really big on platformers. But yeah, I've been thinking about going back to Mega Man X. Shit, maybe even Mega Man Legends. Man, I remember when Mega Man Legends 3 got canceled. People were so disappointed. Mega Man Legends definitely has like a cult following. I loved that game as a kid, but it's really not that surprising that it got canceled because I feel like even the second game wasn't that good. So I can see why the third was probably a hard sell. But I think now in this day and age, a Mega Man Legends 3 game would be cool. Like imagine like a next gen Mega Man Legends game or like that would man, I would green light it. I think the world is ready. I think the world is ready now. It wasn't ready years ago, but I think we're ready now for Mega Man Legends 3. Dare I say, okay, the HVAC system is down, whatever the fuck that means. I think that fan is stopped. I think that's all that means, just the fan. But now I gotta go find that shit. Forgot where is that? Ah, like Gooner Fuel. What's Gooner Fuel? Easy puzzle. You suck. I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't know what the fuck that was, bro. It took me a while to kind of see it though. It took me a while. I didn't see the logic of it. It looked like just a mishmash. I mean, what made you think that blue was top and the black was the bottom? I mean, I saw it past a certain point, but initially it just looked like a mishmash of colors and shit. I didn't see it. I didn't see it until I started like fucking around with it more and more, and I was like, okay, because it wasn't like normally with a puzzle like that, it'll be like a picture or something to where you can okay, that's the side, that's the middle. I didn't see it there. I didn't see it until like much later. Ooh. Climb through. I would still be scared to climb through this bitch. That'd be like some Final Destination shit. Blue, green on top, white, green, purple middle, purple, black at the bottom. Uh, I don't know. How did you guys see that though? I'm looking. I'm like, bro, what? Well, I don't know. Maybe we caught it around the same time, but it took me a while to actually see what the logic there was. I was looking at this shit like, what the hell is this? Oh, now I'm going to the bottom. I think. I shot him. I shot him. Bro, I shot the fuck out of him, dog. I'm glad I saved, bro. Damn. I mean, like it's game over, but still, bro. We're not cheating. It's clear that the colors connect, dude. I did not see like. Of course, again, there's gonna be something there, but I didn't see it. I'm looking at that shit like, what is this? 543? I don't know. I didn't see that shit. I did not. I did not see. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Dude, I might as well have been reading Japanese because I did not see that shit. I was sitting there just looking like, what the fuck is this? You might as well have gave me a page with Japanese written on it. Said, read this nigga. I ain't know what the fuck I was looking at. It took me a while to see that. I'm so glad I saved right there. Mm, what what was it? It was okay. It was go to the wait, what vent was it? I think it's the vent in the computer room. Bruh, I shot him twice. I gave him two. Maybe they want me to just lay him the fuck out. I don't know. But I gave him two to the body, man. Usually, I think 2 shots is enough to send him away usually. Okay, I think I can get there from here. But that's why I'm so. Something told me to save too, bro. Oh, it was that damn puzzle. That's what told me to save. Even though now I get it, it would still take me a while to get back to putting the pieces in the right spot. All right, let's climb on through. Oh yeah, Kat, you asked how did I learn how to drive? I'm gonna make a whole video about that. I'm gonna do a video on it. But I'm gonna do a whole video on it. But you can. It's like you take it one step at a time. You take it one step at a time. Of course, I had to go get my learner's permit, and so you learn some of the basics just doing those tests, as far as like road signs and things like that, traffic laws, and then I would just sit in the car and press all the buttons. So I got familiar with just sitting in the car and being in the driver's seat. That was the next thing I did, was just get a feel for being in the driver's seat, knowing what all the buttons did. And then I would just start cranking up the car, turning it off. I'm telling you, baby steps, literally. And when I started driving, my mom was with me, but I could not stand driving with her because she was so terrified. And she was making me scared by being scared. So I had to just start driving by myself. But basically, I started driving in parking lots, just open parking lots where I don't have to worry about traffic or traffic laws, right? So like you go to the mall early in the morning, it's just wide open space. So I could just drive out there. Again, now I'm getting used to the feel of the car, like actually driving. And then at night, that's when I started driving on the road, because at night it's less traffic. So really, like I say about 4 or 5 in the morning, there's virtually no traffic. And so there you get used to actually driving on the road. You get used to like learning how to stay in your lane, stop signs, traffic lights, speed signs. You get familiar with all that. But most just getting familiar with the feel of being on the road at various speeds. Um, am I not supposed to get in here? He can't get to me here, you stupid bitch. But now he might not go anywhere. Yeah, this is great. This game is fucking hilarious. But yeah, on the basically like waiting till like 4 or 5 in the morning and driving when the roads are empty, that was a big help. That was a big help too. And damn, shut the hell up. And then from there, I started actually driving to work in the morning. That's when I had my part-time job, and that got me used to driving alongside other cars. But I was still driving in the morning around like 7, 8 o'clock, like from like 7 to 10, around those hours. And so like I was getting used to driving alongside other cars, but it still wasn't like heavy traffic. So yeah, I mean, that's a basic outline of the steps I took. But it's all about just taking baby steps and getting used to the process bit by bit. Bruh, this dude is tripping. Bruh, homie is tripping, dog. And I can't even shoot him to get away. Yeah, I can't make him go away right now. What the fuck? And the game is just glitched out entirely, bro. Hey, nigga, this whole game is glitched out right now. I ain't going down there and get my head bust for nobody. Fuck that. I can't help but look at this dude and be like, why have I been scared of this fucking retard? I'm looking at this dude like, dude, why have I been scared of this nigga? This fucking dude fucking retarded, you slow ass bitch. Yeah, I don't know. He ain't going nowhere. I don't think I can not kill, but I don't think I can get him to go away when he's in there though. Like I still don't quite understand this part, but we made progress, so that's cool. I've done a lot of these puzzles. I try to avoid backseat gaming. We don't. I don't mind if you see it. Let me know. I just don't want people to look it up. If you catch anything with your own mind, your own two eyes, let it be known. I don't care about that. That's fine. But if you played the game and you know because you played it, or you know because you looked it up, I don't want that kind of help. That's to me that's cheating. But if you're seeing what I see and you don't know, like you don't have any previous knowledge of it and you just catch it, I don't care about that. Because at least then you're paying attention. Like I can appreciate somebody just paying attention, but okay, I caught that. Let me let them know. I don't care about that. I just don't like it if people look it up. That's like it's just cheating. That's just cheating. Or if you already beat the game and you know, that's another thing too. But if you're watching and you're paying attention, it's like this stupid motherfucker can't, right? This stupid dumb motherfucker can't see this, bruh. It's right there. I don't care about that, because that's like if you playing games with the homies, right? And you got your homie right there watching you play the game, and he might see something that you don't see, or he got an idea that you don't have, and like that's what it's all about. I remember one time, though, I was watching this girl play Resident Evil 1 on Twitch. Um, it was the remake though. And I was giving her advice, but it wasn't like anything crazy. Like it wasn't like telling her what to do and where. I'm not gonna say it's not that she was dumb or anything, but she definitely didn't read the manual because I had to tell her like the most basic shit. Like you can aim the gun up and down, or that the item box as this. Like that was the kind of advice that I was giving. But I wouldn't tell her like, oh, the key is over here and you got to do that. And nah, but I mean, I couldn't believe that she didn't even know like the basic stuff. Like you do know you can raise the gun, right? That you can aim up and down. Like she was running around with a full inventory and she didn't know like you could put the stuff up somewhere. That there was an item box. And I'm like, yo, like these I guess people just don't even read the manual no more, huh? Damn, I fell all the way down there. Do I maybe I have to wait here or something? Let me just wait and see if I get I can like climb through something or whatever. Let me chill out a little bit. Chat is close to 4K. I know. I see it. I see it. I think I'm preparing to upload some videos to the YouTube channel. I haven't uploaded in like 2 weeks, to be honest. I've been just streaming this bullshit. But I've been coming up with just some vlog ideas that I can knock out over the course of the rest of the month. So I went through here, right? This is where I came. I went through here. I'm just making sure. Okay. I think I did it. I think I did it. Yeah, I don't think I've been here before. This is new territory. Yeah, this is brand new to me. Screwdriver. Okay, I already got one of them though. Just let him run up in here, man. That 3D Mega Man looked cool. That 3D Mega Man looked cool. What, about Mega Man Legends? At least the first one is. The second one, I don't know. Like, I think the problem with the second one was like the location. Like, in the first one, they had Cadillacs Island, which is just, it's so memorable. It's like this sunny tropical island that you can, that's open world and you can explore it. And in the second game, it's like this fucking cold winter, like this Russian looking winter village. Like it is, this doesn't look hospitable at all. I think that was the first mistake that they made with Mega Man Legends 2, bro. Like the location was terrible. You went from like a tropical island that was sunny. It was nice to look. It was fun. To like this cold ass Russian village in the winter. It was terrible. I'm like, damn. It was just a complete like vibe shift, man. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it at all. No pieces had blue on the bottom. No pieces had blue on the bottom. No pieces had blue on the bottom. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. I think I was probably looking for an image. I think that's probably where I was fucking up. I was looking for like an image, like for something to make sense in the center. Like, I think I wasn't looking at it the right way. I was looking. I think I was trying to see if I could put together an image somehow. Research conducted by Dr. Anthony Tambor. I'm not reading that out in the open like this. You got to find a vent. You want to read something. Oh, hell no. I can't shut it off. Like, what, a torture chamber or something? So wait, this is where they filmed those little religious television shows? What the fuck? Oh, let me get some more water. The bottom of each box had a color that connects to the top of the next. Oh, okay, yeah, that's real simple. The bottom of each box had a color that connects to the top of the next box. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think I was sitting there trying to make it. Oh, yeah, this is gonna make an image of a smiley face. Did not stare directly at the lens. Okay. Oh, a videotape. I'm looking at it like, oh, I was probably a smiley face in the middle somewhere. Brothers and sisters, children of faith, do you ever feel angry? Now, anger can be overwhelming for many, and this is a truly human state that you find yourself in. However, anger doesn't have to be something you lose yourself to. Like all things we experience in the imperfect world, it can be a tool. In this segment, I will show you how to utilize this powerful tool. I will shape it into something productive, something that would both strengthen you and your faith. Perhaps you can even use it to help others to find the perfection we're all slowly developing. And what is more noble than showing the misguided the perfection they can hope to obtain. It's up to you to show the world its imperfections. Only through that can we hope to fix them. In sermon. That was a weak ass sermon, Kirk Franklin. Play Mega Man Battle Network games. The puzzles in that game will have you stuck. I had to cheat through some of those puzzles in a Mega Man game. What? I think I had a Battle Network game too when I was a kid, and I don't think I got very far. I think I had one on that's one on GameCube, wasn't it? Bug spray. Oh, excuse me. God, I think I'm done with the energy drink for tonight. Yep. So we got the bug spray. What the hell is this? I mean, just when you think the game is getting close to being over, you find some crazy shit like this. I don't like I don't think I should pull that lever when I don't know what the hell it's gonna do though. I need to be a little bit more careful than that. This game will fuck you up quick. I'm about to glitch out there. I want to read this little note on the side though. When you started driving at nighttime on the road, did you do it alone or with someone? Well, when I first started driving, I drove with my mom. But like I said, I couldn't handle driving with her because she was too scared. So I basically, more or less, I taught myself how to drive. I drove with my mom like twice, and I couldn't stand it because she was just too antsy. Testing has been in progress for 8 days now. After the most recent conducted experiments, we've discovered the monkeys to respond much quicker than the rabbits. Mutations are at a minimum, which is considerably good news. However, might experiment further on test C, which will be taken at higher risk. Soon we will be separating some of the animals amongst the vacant rooms in the bunker for further experimentation. Broadcasting signals seem to have little to no effect. Signals from VHS tapes, however, are showing results and success within around 60 days' time. Monkeys are responding most effectively, seemingly a bit more intelligent as well as violent. There's talk of human subjects being brought to us within the next few weeks. Yesterday, the animals were dispersed between 3 different rooms: monkeys in room 112, rabbits in room 127, and cattle in room 80 between the last two. God. I gotta be honest, I don't flat read all this shit. I gotta be upfront with you guys. That was very boring. They talk about torturing rabbits, bro. I'm good. If I get stuck, I'll read it because there's might be something important in there. It's spring in the southern hemisphere. Oh well, we in fall now. It's getting cold. That's your melanin stopping you from enjoying the snowy village aesthetic, Chad. Gotta think like a Slav. I think I'm trying to think. Maybe is there a game that was set in the winter and I didn't. I don't know. Like I just don't think it was a good like environment. If you play Mega Man Legends 1 and compare it to 2, I damn. Bro, this would drive me crazy. Stuck in a cell with this shit? Bro, it's over. It's over. I'm killing myself. It's done. I'm done. Oh man. I would have drowned myself in that shitty toilet. Six TVs, same program. That shit would have drove me crazy, bro. That's one of the most horrifying things I've seen in this game so far, man. That was ridiculous. What the hell? But now you got to play it. You got to play compared the location of in Mega Man Legends 1 to 2, and like you'll get it. It's way worse in 2. You know the location in Mega Man Legends 1, it's so memorable. It's the kind of location and environment that you'll never forget. You know, especially you played it as a kid. Like it'll stand out in your mind forever. Like it just is it's very just a very memorable place to explore. And the music that goes along with the various locations as well. That's a part of it too. The music was better. Man. I would rather have the TV with the other guy up there, the one that was like, my God is not a God of love. My God is not a God of mercy. My God is a God of vengeance and bloodshed. I'd rather have that one playing. At least that one was funny. And I don't think it had any. That music is what makes it so terrible too. I would have been going crazy in that bitch. And that music sounds like some mind control MK Ultra shit, bro. That's so much for the energy of an energy. How long have I been streaming? It's like hour 3, right? There's a tape on that table too. I'm gonna stay right here for a bit because I hear him wheeling that thing around. The retarded killer man is also a host to a religious talk show. Makes sense. I don't know what he is. That's not clear. Like, I don't think he's the ringleader though. I don't like. I think it's a like this is a whole organization that's beyond him and what he's doing. I think he's just part of it. But again, I'm not. We're not sure at this point. To be fair, but I think he's just part of what's going on. I don't think he's the leader or anything like that. I think it's supposed to be like some government as experiment slash conspiracy where they're experimenting on people and torturing people. So it's kind of deep. But I don't think he's the, something tells me he's not the brains of the operation. You know, he might just be the leftovers of what once was. You know, maybe a hired goon or something. And then he just kind of got stuck here. Cause there's another guy around. If you notice, when I got that bad ending where I escaped, but ended up dying because something like burst out of my stomach. That guy that I ran into, he was the same guy that showed up at the gas station before that girl got kidnapped. So I think he might have something to do with this. Cause it's like, what are the what are the chances that he was there at the store right before that girl got kidnapped, and he was in that trailer park that I escaped to? And when I made it to his house, the killer stopped pursuing me. So why did he stop pursuing me? You know, it's kind of like that scene in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre when Sally is being chased by Leatherface. When she makes it to the gas station, all of a sudden Leatherface stopped chasing her. Why did he stop chasing her? Because he knew that the gas station was run by his brother. So I'm thinking that guy who showed up at the convenience store that night when the girl got kidnapped, the first girl, I think he might have something to do with it. Like, he might be the brains of what's left of the operation, and the killer is probably just the muscle. But again, I'm not as completely sure. You know, the story is being told in bits and pieces, but it's definitely a bigger operation than this guy, because they had a whole team down here at one point apparently. I think that's him. You see that shadow? Yeah, the game is just it's just honestly poorly designed like that, to where you can see the shadow of the killer even when he's on a different level. Crazy shit. Battle Network games are from Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance is one of those interactive games full of puzzles and combat. I don't remember. I don't know. I feel like, what the hell did I play then? I feel like I played one of those games and I sucked. But maybe I'm thinking of something else. Oh, this sucks. Okay, I need the right item. Okay. No, that don't work either. I need something where I can fuck it. Okay, this is it right here. So we got the bug spray. You gotta literally spray every one of them. I hope it don't run out. Snow levels are comfy. But look, I'm not saying snow levels don't have their place. I mean, oh, just think about Mario 64, right? What's that song? How's the song going on Mario 64 in the snow level? Is it like dun 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 I think that's the right one. But yeah, I'm not saying it like there's no value to snow level. Like, don't get me wrong, snow level is gonna be a vibe. Um, I'm just saying, like in Mega Man, going from Mega Man Legends 1 to 2, it was a downgrade. It was a downgrade. You know, it might not even necessarily be because it was in a winter environment. They just failed to create an environment that was as memorable and fun to explore as the first game. Maybe it could have worked. Maybe it wasn't the snow. I'm just saying it was not a good environment that was comparable to the one in the first game. But you got to play it to know what I'm saying though. If like in the second game, it just kind of feels like a hub world that's there for you to explore between the dungeons. In the first game, it's like, okay, this is a special place. This is my special place. Insert key. I'm turning the damn light out. I saved, didn't I? I did save, right? Yeah, yeah, okay, it says 6. Yeah, I think I saved. Like Max Payne when he finds out his wife getting killed was part of a bigger plot. It was. I don't even remember that. All I remember in Max Payne was killing a lot of gangsters. And that part when you're walking on the blood trail, that was the worst. Oh my god, bro. Last time I played that game, I made a promise. I said if I ever play Max Payne again, I'm never doing that part. I have no idea what that is. Um, and I meant it. If I ever play Max Payne again, I'm skipping that part, bro. That part has no. That's one of the worst parts I've ever played in a video game. Like it's so unnecessary. I mean, there's no redeeming value about that part whatsoever, bro. Like that part is pure garbage. I mean, I get what it was trying to portray there. Again, it's kind of like a symbolic, dreamlike sequence, but there should have been no challenge to it. That's what really fucked it up. It should be something that you just kind of go through. You go through the motions and keep it moving. The fact that you really gotta be platforming over these goddamn blood trails in a dream sequence in an action game like that. Ridiculous. Shutdown codes will be updated and displayed on the central computer located in secure storage. You must have clearance. All right, please do the following. 2 shutdown keys are required in both control rooms, the main and sub control. Enter the shutdown code sequence in the terminal. Gibberish at the bottom there. All right. I see where I can put the keys. I just want to look around the room for an escape route in case he come here trying to get frisky with me. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm about to listen to the Mario soundtrack tonight. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What's down here? I ain't gonna lie, but that Mario 64 soundtrack was top tier. Ocarina of Time too. What the hell is down here? I didn't even check this out yet. Oh hell. Whoa! Rebirth. So, okay, this is the other ending.
You know, we often stumble in our search to find ourselves. Now, you've taken the first step, the crucial step. You began on a path of purpose. You can, of course, be met with defeat.
Bro, what the hell? But yeah, this is one of the endings right here. And yeah, shit just got too weird. I like how I still got my gun out. Something told me not to go down that damn hallway, but I did just save, so I ain't tripping on it. But kind of a shitty ending. Well, I beat the game again. What did we learn? All right, now clearly we're not settling for that. Okay. Let's try again. Yeah, I was just curious. Like, what the hell is down there? What? Now we know. Now we know. I got a question for you. Do you think love exists, or is it a chemical in our brains compelling us to breed and ignore rationale? Oh yeah, it's definitely real. But I think when you talk about romantic love, it's a mix of both. Like, it's more complicated. Right? Like, I love Friender, and I didn't want to fuck my dog. Right? I love my mom. So, yeah, like, love is definitely real. But I think love without attraction and romance is less cloudy. Right? So, when I think of the love I have for Friender or the love I have for my mom, like, it's clear. It's a clear love because it's I think that's like the almost like the purest form of love because it doesn't have like the messiness of attraction and things like that. I mean, romantic love can have that purity, but I think sometimes lust and attraction blinds us to the fact that there isn't a deeper love there. is what I'm saying. Like there's an attachment, there's lust, but that doesn't mean there's like that deep love, right? And I think there's a difference. Because you think about the love that a mother has for her child, like, or a father has for his child. Like that's the kind of love where like your child can almost do no wrong, like you, or do anything and you're gonna have their back. You know, like, even after Jeffrey Dahmer's father found out he was raping and killing people, he still had a relationship with his son. Like, that's that's the type of deep bond and love that can exist between a parent and child. Like, so I mean, it's a terrible example, but I'm just saying. But yeah, I think the problem with romantic love is that the the depth of it can be clouded by lust, attraction, and like the more like the chemical aspects of it that you talked about. Because it's kind of like when people talk about the honeymoon phase, which is a well-known phenomenon in dating and relationships, where when two people first get together, when they're first in a relationship, it's like this. It's a dream-like, amazing experience where you can't get enough of each other. Like you're walking on sunshine. You're always happy to see each other. It's your significant other becomes the most important person in your life, seemingly overnight. But as time goes on, that feeling diminishes, and then you're just left with that person. And that's what I'm saying. Like that's why romantic love, you have to be careful with it, because what you feel for a person initially might not be what you feel towards them a year, 2 or 3 years down the line. Because again, go back to other forms of love. The way you feel about your mom, or the way your mom or dad feels about you, doesn't change much as time goes along, unless you just, I mean, you just turn to an awful person, right? Like if my mom's doused me in gasoline and set me on fire tonight, that would change my opinion of her. But generally speaking, how you feel about your familial loved ones doesn't change much over time, as far as like the love aspect. How you feel about your friends? I think about my best friend. Um, you know, there is no such thing as a honeymoon phase for your friends. Right? We're just friends, just good friends, and it's kind of a stable, a stable. I guess what you could say, love or fondness that we have for each other. But with romantic love, it's different because of the honeymoon phase. And that's the part that you have to be careful about, because that honeymoon phase, not like I've experienced it. I just know this through observation and research and listening to normies talk about it. But the honeymoon phase can sort of trick you into thinking that you care more about the person than you really do. And that's the part that is heavily tied to the biological desire to reproduce. The intensity of the honeymoon phase. That's really what's that's a big part of what causes people to reproduce and to have kids. But then as time goes on, that feeling lessens more and more. And then you're actually stuck with the real person that you're with. It's no longer just this magical experience. You're dealing with a real person now. So I would just say, yeah, I mean, it exists, but you just got to be careful. Don't confuse the honeymoon phase for a deep, long lasting love, because there's a difference. It's a big difference. I still got the bug spray. Oh yeah, yeah. You never lose the bug spray. Okay, let me see if I can use these keys now. I had my fun going down the hallway of doom.